am Jackie Tranquita. We just cannot get enough Slash today, so let's check out the second half of DJ Skee's interview with the top-hatted legend, brought to you by Budweiser.
Now you put out your last album independently. You hit #1 on the charts. How does it feel, doing it on your own compared to having, a big record label and stuff behind you? What do you prefer after being through both?
Well, in the glory days of Geffen, it was great. But at this point in time, and the way that it seems the industry is going, if you're able to do it yourself, it's better. And so fortunately I'm in a position where I can do it myself, and I do use major labels to actually do the distribution and stuff, but I'm more in control of what's going on, and I own all my masters. I don't have to negotiate anything. So I much prefer this at this point.
Now, you're pretty active on Twitter, and I see that you actually made your own little top hat symbol, right?
That took all of everybody asked me. It was just like, well, I need a signature, and I just just came up with that. It took literally 2 seconds.
Now, I saw on your Twitter you said that you were going to a couple places you've never been before, right? With this tour, is there one place in the world that you haven't been that you want to go to?
As an artist, professionally, it would be South Africa. I haven't been there, and we've been trying to get over there. So it looks like we're going to be going next year. So there's that. There's India, which we were going to go do. I think we're going to do later this year. Still have never played Alaska.
Wow.
I mean, if I sat and thought about it for a long time, I could come up with a handful of places I haven't been. But with the Conspirators and stuff, we've managed to play a lot of different places that I'd never been before. Jakarta, we're going to Slovenia, we're going to Bulgaria for the first time.
Now, what motivates you to keep going and keep doing this? You obviously, I don't think, need to put out albums, need to tour and stuff. Is it just, the love of it?
Yeah, totally. It's just, I love writing stuff, I love making records, but ultimately I just love touring and playing, and so that's it. Just the same thing that drove me to pick up a guitar and start learning how to do it.
Absolutely. So what haven't you done in your career yet that you want to do? Is there anything that stands out?
No, I mean, I don't have any goals like that. It's really just sort of onward and upward, just one step after the other. Yeah. So you keep going in a forward motion and see where that takes you.
What about collaborations? Any dream collaborations you haven't, you haven't got them on your album yet, you haven't worked with them yet? Anybody that you think would be really cool, even if it's something unexpected?
Well, everything's unexpected. Yeah. There's never a lot of forethought into collaborations. When I did the solo record, that was the first time I ever sat down and went, okay, I've got to call certain people. Normally, they just come out of hanging out in a pub or meeting somebody somewhere, and music being sort of the language, you end up eventually going in and recording a song or something. But if I was to, I've always talked about working with Stevie Wonder, which is something he and I have discussed, but we've never done, There's not really, there's a lot of people that would be great to play with. I just don't want to be presumptuous and say that that's going to happen.
Absolutely. I saw that you actually, put out your first movie and also did the soundtrack. It's coming out. You're working on it. I mean, how's it feel shifting from music to being now behind the lens?
It's actually been, it's a great experience because I love movies, and I'm working in the creative side as a producer. So I'm involved in every aspect of the creative, from script development to casting to special effects to everything. And it's great because I know I've always been a huge horror movie fan. This is a horror movie production company. So it was really sort of fascinating to get into it and I see that I actually have an aptitude for the details of it. But it's also been a huge exercise in learning how to be patient, because the movie business is a hell of a lot slower than the record business.
Yeah, exactly. You can always put out your own music and do whatever you want, kind of go to tour the world. But movies.
But it's good because it really teaches you how to put time into details of things, which is something I'm not good at. I'm like go.
Absolutely.
So that's been pretty healthy, and so this movie's great. So I just want to get it out. But I'll be working on new material, and then in May we go out and do another tour in Asia, and then later on in the year when Alter Bridge is done, then we'll start up the Conspirators in pre-production.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for taking the time, sitting us. I know you got to go. So Slash is in the building. It's going down AXS Live, AXS TV. I'm DJ Skee.